Welcome back to Reviewsinsidetv, the home of brutally honest, refreshingly detailed reviews that actually help you decide if a product is worth your money or not. Today, we're turning the dial on something a little different. Ever tried to make your own jerky, dried fruits, or herbs and ended up with a crunchy mess? Or worse, something that just rots? The NESCO Gardenmaster Pro food dehydrator might be promising to change all that. It's white, circular, and stacked like a miniature UFO, ready to take on apples, tomatoes, and even full jerky batches. But does it actually deliver on its promises? Or is it another appliance taking up space in your pantry? This dehydrator brings 1,000 watts of drying power, which immediately positions it at the higher end of home food dehydrators in terms of sheer wattage. That's important because more power typically translates to faster and more even drying. NESCO uses what they call a Converga-Flow system, which pushes heated air both upward and outward across all the trays, meaning you shouldn't have to rotate anything manually, a common frustration with lower-end models. The adjustable thermostat ranges from 95 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can dry everything from herbs to meats without burning one or undercooking the other. It comes with 8 trays, but can expand up to a whopping 30. And you get accessories like fruit roll-up sheets, clean-a-screens, a recipe book, and even a jerky spice pack to get started. All of that sounds useful, but what matters more is whether it actually simplifies the drying process for everyday users, especially those who want bulk capacity without babying the machine every hour. Setting it up straight out of the box was painless. The trays and accessories were all there, clearly labeled, and surprisingly lightweight but sturdy. I started with banana slices, apple rings, and a tray of marinated beef strips to test the spectrum. The thermostat dial was intuitive, and once powered on, the Gardenmaster was quieter than expected. Not silent, but far from kitchen disruptive. What really stood out was the evenness. No hot spots, no soggy centers. Everything dried uniformly without needing to shuffle trays. I also appreciated how the clean-a-screens prevented stickiness when doing strawberries and fruit leathers. It handled bulk drying well too. I ran all 8 trays full and it didn't break a sweat. That said, it does throw some warm air into the kitchen, which can be annoying during hot weather. And while the white plastic construction is easy to wipe down, it doesn't exactly scream premium quality. Still, the function more than makes up for the aesthetics. Now, let's talk through the highs and lows. On the plus side, the capacity is excellent for households serious about food preservation. 8 trays out of the box, expandable to 30, that's commercial scale drying on a countertop. The heat distribution is consistent, and the lack of tray rotation is a lifesaver. The accessories included actually feel thoughtful rather than filler, especially the clean-a-screens and spice pack. On the flip side, it's bulky and not ideal for small kitchens. The lack of a timer might be a deal breaker for some, since you'll need to track your drying times manually or rely on an external kitchen timer. Also, while build quality is decent, it's clearly molded plastic. Nothing particularly premium or stylish. Quick reminder, if this review's been helpful so far, don't forget to tap that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a product breakdown that actually tells you what you need to know, not just what's on the box. As far as price to performance goes, the Gardenmaster Pro hits a sweet spot for those who genuinely want large batch drying with minimal oversight. It's not the cheapest on the market, but the performance and scalability arguably justify the higher price. Comparable models like the Excalibur 3900B offer rectangular tray layouts and timers, but come in at a higher price point and take up more counter space. Meanwhile, budget dehydrators in the $50 to $70 range can't compete with the wattage or airflow system here, and often require constant babysitting. So if you're looking to do more than just dabble, this one makes more sense in the long run. When stacking it up next to its closest rivals, like the Excalibur 3926TB or the Cosori Premium Food Dehydrator, NESCO offers a solid middle ground. It doesn't have the built-in timer or stainless steel trays you'll find in some models, but it also doesn't command the same price tag. Cosori might appeal to those looking for a sleeker digital interface, but it maxes out at 6 trays. If quantity matters to you, NESCO takes the edge in scalability and accessory pack-ins. Build-wise, the unit is made mostly of BPA-free plastic, which helps keep it lightweight and easy to clean, though it doesn't carry the rugged heft of stainless steel models. While I haven't used this unit for a full year, NESCO's reputation in the dehydrator market holds up well over time, especially in user forums, where people share that their machines are still running after several seasons of use. So, even if it's not built like a tank, it's built to last with proper care. I didn't have to contact NESCO's customer service personally, but digging through customer reports, they seem to have a fairly decent track record. Helpful responses, timely shipping for replacement parts, and access to recipe support. It's not legendary, but it's not horror story territory either. So, final thoughts. The NESCO Gardenmaster Pro isn't flashy, and it's not trying to be. It focuses on function, not flair. If you're someone who regularly dries herbs, fruits, jerky, or bulk garden produce and wants consistent results without needing to babysit the trays, this thing pulls its weight. The lack of a built-in timer and slightly bulky footprint might be a downside for more casual users, but for serious home preservers, it's reliable, versatile, and scalable. It fulfills its promise of even drying, large capacity, and minimal hassle. If that's what you're after, this might just earn its spot on your counter, or at least in your pantry rotation. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Reviewsinsidetv. You'll find the link to the product in the comments box below. Got questions? Or already own the Gardenmaster Pro? Drop your thoughts down there. I love hearing how these products perform in real kitchens. Until next time, keep your snacks crisp and your reviews honest. Only here on Reviewsinsidetv.